All right. Hey guys, what's up? Today's Thursday for Chopper History, sponsored by Indian Motorcycles. And today we have a special guest, Bobby from Indian Larry Motorcycles. It's going to be on our show, but I wanted to say hey to a couple of people that are already commenting on here. Stephen Drago, glad that you liked your cup. Happy birthday. Craig's on here. Good morning, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Craig, did you get a package from us? I sent you a package last week. Craig Ferry from Florida. Craig, what is your opinion on Biketoberfest? And they said,
Craig already texted me this morning and said that the city voted last night against it.
All right.
So there'll be no vendor permits in Daytona itself, which boils down to Main Street more than anything. But, people are still going to go.
What's up, Big D from Long Island? Dennis Frame, Ryan Fennel. Hey. And we also have
Wenton. How you doing, Wenton?
We have a birthday today. So today is my mom's birthday. So happy birthday, Mom. I hope that you have a good day with Aunt Bibi today. So happy birthday, Mom. And also tomorrow is one of our top fans' birthday. His wife Jenny called this morning and said September 11th is his birthday, and he doesn't technically like to celebrate it, which I don't blame him. That's a tough date. But happy birthday, Shannon Poor. So I hope you're on here. Oh, there he is. He's on there. Shannon, happy birthday.
I hope you got the front end. We sent him the front end.
Yeah,
right?
he said he got it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nick Ritchie, which Nick, I'm on your little stool that you were on last night. Don't worry, I put away all your tools that you left on the stool.
Oh, Robert Letourneau.
Oh, what's up,
Hey,
Rob?
Robert.
Rob, have you worked on the 1912 yet? When you do, you got to let me know so I can learn too. Jay DePietro, good afternoon. Chopper Talk got a lot more fancy since last time I watched it. Nick, you got to tune in more often. Hello from Rome. Tim and Ellie Rains. I don't even know how you'd say that. Renk from Turkey. Oh, Big D, no sound? No way. Is the sound on? Mute mic. No, the sound should be on. Can you guys hear us? Dennis Frame? Hi from AD Originals. You guys should be able to hear us. Somebody comment if you can't hear us, if anybody else can't hear us. Or is it just Dennis Frame?
Can everybody hear us okay?
I certainly hope so. Christopher Seal from North Carolina. All right, I'm going to assume you guys can hear us because nobody else has commented. But, okay, let's add. All right, so we're going to bring in our guest who we love and is a riot. You can't think about him without smirking.
Yeah, my old touring buddy when we were doing all the bike shows during the Discovery era.
Bobby Seega. So let's bring Bobby on.
Oh, fuck.
What's
up?
Hey,
up,
Bob.
Bobby?
Getting a little water.
Bobby, are you sitting on the toilet?
You got your pants on, don't you, Bob?
Baby, those days are over. I've grown up.
Yeah, right.
Come on, that's not possible.
I've lived and learned.
You maybe lived, but I don't know about learned.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, who knows, right? Who knows?
So Bobby was Indian Larry's. What would you call yourself, Bob?
So we paired up. I'll tell you quick. We paired up and became partners. More so on his end, he wanted, I don't know, some stuff to be different than the guy that was not really his partner, but the guy that owned Gasoline Alley itself. And then I guess that guy kind of jerked him around a little bit. Things weren't so great. And Elisa and I just said, after, I like to tell people, a good month of fucking breaking my balls every day. Because
you're a ball buster too. So.
Yeah, I am.
How did you feel?
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
That was probably the best thing that Larry's done, was pairing with you and getting his own name out there. And I don't want to say away from Gasoline Alley, but being
No,
an ass himself.
right. It was good. It was good on a lot of things. You know, a lot of things being him not having anybody to tell him much. I mean, every now and then, Paul would, you know, beat him. You know what I mean? Like, have a firm talking with him. You know, Paul was a lot more serious, which was good. It was
You
good.
know,
Not that it was bad.
back in that era, Bob, Larry did his thing and you did yours. As far as marketing, you and Elisa just took charge, which Larry didn't want any part of.
Right.
And, you were a big influence on me selling T-shirts. You showed me how to sell T-shirts.
Yeah, Elisa even hooked
Yeah.
us up with some
Right.
of her connections.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. As far as marketing, man, you
Yeah.
had a lot of things going on.
I don't know how that came about either. I really don't.
Well, I will say one of the things that I still do now is I must have at least 10 different stickers that I have made, and I only make like maybe 100 randomly because you guys are like the sticker kings.
Yeah, we've gone through. I hate to say it was like a little over 400,000 stickers.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, because they would order like 20,000, then another 20,000, then another 20. Then okay, it's cheaper if you buy 50,000. So okay, buy them on a roll. Now I just buy them in like 1,000. 1,000 on a roll, and
Yeah, because it makes them cooler. That's how
Yeah.
I don't get big quantities because
Nah.
they think that they're more unique.
right. No, people want them. They're collectible. But
Yeah.
before it was more fun just to walk the streets. Like we went to Japan, and every day I put 500 stickers up in the street. So like,
Wow.
I wasn't spending any money there. I can't fit into none of those fucking clothes.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a tight ass and thin pants. Try to slide into those things. You
It's
can't.
all that white rice.
Fuck that. I mean, cute place, cute people, but wow, fuck, can't fit into none of them. Even the Levi's are different.
Really?
But yeah.
Hey,
That's right.
but
You don't like the fly. Fuck.
have you ever gotten a letter from the city of Sturgis saying that you're destructing public property with your stick?
No. We got one once from the city of New York.
Oh, we
Yeah.
got one from the city of Sturgis
Yeah, no. You did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
saying that our sticker was being plastered on street signs.
You didn't tell him that your dad's really the guy that's the mayor, soon to be the governor.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
right.
We
That's
told
what
him we
you-
didn't know anything about any stickers.
Yeah, we hand out thousands of stickers
That's
at
right.
all of our events, and we can't control who sticks them where.
That's right. Fuck.
Yeah. There's nothing
You
they
should
can
have just invited him to like Monday night dinner.
Yeah.
The
Right.
second half.
do.
The
Yeah,
second
wasn't
half.
there?
Yeah. Actually, he was.
Hey, you gotta have a firm talk with him and the sheriff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure it was probably one of those old ladies in the city hall.
Oh, biddies.
Somebody that's not a happy one.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
I was digging through archives last night
Uh-oh.
trying to
I-
find pictures.
Fuck.
So I found this cool one of
Oh, that's
It's
in the
getting
World
very-
Trade Center in Boston.
yeah,
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great one.
that is a good picture. That is a classic.
That was a great show. That was absolute madness.
Yeah.
Where, like the kind of action that those two guys on the end did that night was.
Oh, yeah. Over in the
Ah,
hotel.
I don't want to say it because not because of Larry, but just because of Billy's current position. He's got a lovely wife and 3 lovely kids. No,
You
that's
can't
it.
change the past. It is.
You
what it
can't. But some
You
women
can't
don't want to
rewrite
hear
history.
shit about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that got us banned from that hotel for a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah, it was
crowd,
crazy.
huh? That was a
Yeah.
great one. That was a
That
great
is
one.
a good picture.
Yeah.
So that particular show, I know that we were selling stuff hand over fist. We could not. I want to say that was in like 03, I think.
Somewhere around there.
Did you know when that?
I seen the here's what's funny. You're gonna see a train wreck of my place is a train wreck, right? I don't really give a fuck, but then I got an office. Look at this. It's like a train. I got cute chairs. Look at this.
I didn't even find anything in there.
Look at these. special cans of paint that were made for the city of New York.
Yeah.
So I've had different graffiti writers. This one's curved.
Your office, right?
That one's class. Yeah. Risk from California. Anyway, so get this. I move a few things. Look at my boy right next to the shotgun.
Oh, what a cool picture.
But I moved. Look at this. I got stacks of hard drives. This one. Can you see that?
Indian Larry. Oh, that's the picture.
Yeah, that's it.
So
what's
this
here on
was. You believe all the fucking shit Kev put on this, and there's not a. Was I say 04? There had to be
I would
January.
say
Yeah,
04.
it had to be because it was
Yeah.
probably before. Because when did Larry pass in 04? 05?
Yes. No, he
He passed in 04.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
All
August of 04.
August 3rd.
August of 04. Yeah.
Yeah.
August, end of August.
Holy cow,
So-
man, that's 16 years ago.
There's
I
no
know.
date on that.
Today we were at that show.
I know.
Yeah. Pretty wild.
Bobby, did we ever tell you that we still have the ballot box?
Yes, you did
Let me get it.
a few years ago.
They're in the showcase.
Yeah, we still have the ballot box from that build-off with Indian Larry and Mondo.
Right. I
Yeah,
think, I want to say years ago, back in your place, you had it in the glass case in the front.
Right, that's where we have it
Right?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jody's getting it. Yeah, I mean, those days of those shows, I mean, boy, we sure had some good times.
There's a lot of good laughing.
You know, and I mean, we did a lot of shows.
Yeah, every weekend, right?
Yes,
I mean,
so look,
yeah.
here's the box, right?
Those are my favorite stickers. Look at that.
We picked this out of the trash. That's bad.
Right.
And look, it still has like the ballot, in which this one that I don't know how to get that.
Nah, I get it. Yeah. I got a couple in a folder.
So this one particular, the random one that I pulled up has Indian Larry. Voted for Indian Larry.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty cool. And so ironically, it's a Corona box.
What a time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding.
Hey, as long as we don't get a rash.
Yeah. Oh, So,
fuck.
tell us about Indian Larry Legacy.
Indian Larry Legacy, I'll tell you about. So at the time, we agreed to out of confusion more, what to do, and we agreed to stay open, keep making motorcycles, kind of like just roll with it.
Yeah.
And with rolling with it, of course, being the top time, the media, everything obviously that was happening.
Yeah.
And continuing to travel around pretty much the world.
Yeah.
It was then that we went to Japan. It was a lot of Europe, just a whole bunch of every state but Alaska and Hawaii.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for John Green, Easy Rider shows,
Yeah.
then, everybody pretty much chose to go on their own. Paul's doing a variety of stuff, I don't know if you've had him on or seen him, but he's up the ante with his skills with his hands, and his mind.
Boy, he is a talented guy.
Super talented. Yeah. Super talented. He took the whole family level for him, which is great, to another level, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And it's good for him. I mean, to be out of the city, set up, and he's got a nice little setup.
Yeah. Are you still in Brooklyn?
Still in Brooklyn, I hope to die here.
Yeah, I was just gonna say you'll never leave.
I don't know.
You're trying to recruit people to Brooklyn.
Now all they're doing is crying and taking U-Haul trucks and getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for you.
It's great. It's great. They could fucking leave.
I said to Guy last night, I said, hey, Bobby said that I should give my handsome boyfriend and move to Brooklyn. And he goes, why would we do that?
Shit. Listen, if he's even make it down here, I'm not sending shit up there until after the block party. But then it'll be, we'll get this. My little setup. We're a mess because we got a week basically.
That's a good shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what he gets when he comes into Brooklyn.
Yeah.
See? It's about to get real.
Yeah.
So tell us about your block party. So it's next Saturday.
Yes, the 19th, September 19th. There's
Yeah, you froze. You froze.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Get back on your Wi-Fi.
God damn the fucking Wi-Fi. Look at this, guys.
Look at those dogs. So show us those bikes.
Discovery One.
That's wicked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool that you still have them.
See, that one's taking a beating because I've been riding it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Larry would want you to ride them.
Yeah. And if he didn't, I would be doing it anyway.
And he probably knew that.
This is one of the newer bikes. Newer being a couple of years old, but it's been fun.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
imagine they take a beating riding around New York City regardless.
Yeah. Remember Cousin Patrick?
Yeah. Hey, Patrick.
Hi,
He
cousin
can't
Patrick.
hear you because I'm keeping these earbuds in. But
How you doing?
Hey,
that's it.
did I see that Maddie moved out of the city?
Fucking fear and loathing.
Like up in the country of like Vermont?
Yeah. He went to Vermont. He always wanted to live in Vermont. Always.
That's like one extreme to the other.
He's crazy. He's so crazy. I tell him,
Do you follow Matt on Instagram?
No. So I assume he must have retired from the city, right?
Yeah, he might have retired with like 33 years,
Wow.
something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, let's
Good
see.
for him.
Yeah. Little Instagram snapshots for later, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So what are you gonna have at the block party? Why do you want
Hookers and cocaine.
to come and see?
Hookers, cocaine, and midgets. Or little people. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, midget wrestling?
Who cares? Fuck. We're going to have Bonge. Did you see that or no?
No, I couldn't see it. Oh, the sticker? That sticker. Did you make that sticker?
No. One of his
His
crazy
gang?
friends. Yeah. Your dad's friends with him.
Who's that?
The Hell's Angel Bonge.
Orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here's another good one.
So what about music?
You shoot, we loot. Warning. Music. You know what? For years we had bands, and it just became too much setting up. The block party's pretty much taken on a different kind of life. It gets crowded.
I
Like
bet.
really, it's crowded.
The last one that we went to, which must have been in like 04.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah.
last one we went to was
The big memorial one.
Larry had passed away,
Yep.
and they presented Larry as the winner of that build-off, and Mondo was there.
Yeah.
And, oh, geez, we had such a time, hanging out. We were with Dominic and Billy, and
When he
Yeah.
Ralph did
there's some stories about the late night antics of that trip.
Yeah. Save those for off the phone.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Shit. Yeah. We got a DJ. Last year we had a DJ. I thought we would end up canceling the block party. And then at the last minute, like about this time, like 10, 12 days before, it was like, all right, fuck it. People are coming. Might as
Why
well
did
have
you
something.
cancel it?
Just tired. Tired of the crying. Gimme. I want more. Hey,
Yeah.
how come I'm not doing, whatever. And it was like, hey, fuck you. This is, in the end, it's a fundraiser. When we first started out, I thought, wow, it'd be pretty good because nobody wanted to have the first block party. And I was like, I just started making out invites on cardboard. And even Larry, like, this is going to be too much. Then the fucking ice cream man, Jimmy, he come.
Ice cream man
with
from
the
hell.
cart. then he come with this other guy who eventually passed away. I don't think long after. Another Jersey guy. You know, they had a rocket car. They melted the fucking street. The fire department came. So that was the beginning of, you know, and then it was like, hey, what do you do when, you know, Larry being, say, at his peak of people knowing him, and it broke through the cult side of like the horse or Iron Horse, right? We're going to put on a block party for him. And then that just went into bands and, you know, freak show and stuff like that. But we barbecue pretty heavy. We do a lot of, you know, pork butts, shoulders, stuff like that in the back. We get lots of beer for the beer drinkers, a lot of coffee for the coffee drinkers, and hot dogs and hamburgers in the street. And it's, you know, there's a good amount of people that have continued to come.
I bet.
You know,
Yeah.
even with all, like, you know, you see, like, you guys do a lot of work with the newer bikes, and there's 2 Indian dealers. I think one's out in Staten Island, one's in Long Island. You know, a bunch of guys come on their new bikes, a bunch of new Harleys, the Dynas, all that goofy shit.
Yeah, all those stunt kids.
The East Coasting kids come, and they get the next block. They get to get it on. There's nobody stopping them, man. The fucking, you know, not all the neighbors are great, you know. A good chunk of them are, and then fuck the rest. You know, we're having a good time. You know, they cried when we had our Aiden's ride in June. We're calling 911, social distancing, and it's like I was telling the guy this morning. I thought we would have like 30 people come. There was over 500 motorcycles.
Wow,
and it was
that's
like,
awesome though.
Motherfucker. Yeah, no, it was great, but people are fed up. You know,
Yeah.
People don't know who to believe. Who do you believe?
Right.
In our state, you got a mayor that's a piece of shit, and you know, he parades around his kids like they're trophies in a different way than being his kids that should be trophies. You know, it's all the wrong reasons. He's a fucking. And then our governor.
How does a guy like that run New York City and can
We're
look
so-
that way and defund the police? I mean,
It's crazy. Hey, you don't like the police? Good. Don't fucking do stupid shit. Right?
Don't call them when you need them.
Do stupid shit, get hit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so they protest in the neighborhood. They don't come by us. You know, none of us in here will tolerate any kind of bullshit. They go to the park. They get robbed in the park. The kids come. They rob them. They call the police. They get somebody's phone. They call the police. The police come. Hey, what's up? I just got robbed. Who robbed you? They don't want to say the kid's black. They don't want to say the kid's white. They don't want to say nothing. They just describe whoever it was that robbed them, because it's happening multiple times at every one of these. Because they still have little chants walking around. But then they have the little signs next to them. Defund the police. Fuck the police. You know, Black Lives Matter. There's not one black person in the group. And it's just fucking bananas. And then the police go, who signs it, those? And then they fucking walk away. These people, goofy bastards.
Yeah.
But they're ruining all these cities.
They are, that's for sure. And the governors and mayors seem to be doing nothing about it.
Nothing.
Look I found this picture too. This is a good classic.
Oh, yeah. That was the weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the night before.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Literally Saturday night. Yeah. Or was it Friday night?
Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty neat, though.
So explain, CP, explain what that picture is.
That picture was the 4 of us did a celebrity race per se down at Charlotte Speedway, and they gave us all the suits, and they gave us a half a day of training, and they put us in the
Like
trucks, the NASCAR trucks.
Yep.
Which, you know, they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
And
So this is at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
yeah, at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and we had, you know, somewhat of a race, which turned out to be just a blast. We had just a great time. I can remember, boy, putting that suit on. It was about 95 degrees that
Yeah. I remember that.
so hot,
Yeah.
and you know, you got into that car and you're sweating your ass off, but as soon as you fucking hit the throttle, you were cool.
Yeah.
You didn't even think about how hot it was. It was
Forgot about everything.
cool.
But they knew that you were the king because
Yeah,
you see
right.
the difference in the fucking jackets. Who
Yeah,
had
yeah.
the flame retardant jacket? They said,
True.
that's it.
I didn't even
huh?
notice that, but he does have the one odd
Come
gym.
on. Come
That's
on.
'cause that was the only size that fit me.
Come on. Dude, you're a fucking man size. Look at the three of those guys look like crackheads.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we had some really good times back then, you know, with all the shows. I couldn't even begin to remember all the cities that we went to do shows together. You know, it was, you know, it was quite a time. Really was.
Yeah. A lot of good laughs.
A lot of laughs, you know, and we became good friends, and
Yes.
all the people we met, and your whole entourage,
Incredible.
my entourage, and yeah, there was a lot of laughs, Bob.
A lot of laughs. That's
You know,
the
and
best.
the sad thing is people will never be able to experience all that stuff that we did because it'll never happen again.
Never happen again.
You know,
Right.
it's sad.
Uh-huh. It is sad. It's fucking crazy how that is.
Yeah,
Very
those were the days.
Those were very good times.
So, do you have some bikes on lifts behind you?
They're horrendous. I don't even want to show them fucking nightmares. Look at these fucking things. Come on, they're pathetic. And then
Why
there's
are they pathetic? What is that?
yeah, they're friends. They're horrible. We try to tell their friends to sell those fucking things. Let's get down with this one though. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that gas can. I got shit from the old trailer. I don't know. Just hung a neon sign.
That's a cool
That's-
neon sign.
Slayer's playing.
Man, you got a lot of stuff in there, Bobby.
You know, I'll show you. We're making our axle adjusters. We got a nice little setup. We made these new brackets, right? We use a lot of tech cycles and starter setups, belt drive, chain drives. We made it a 4-piece product to kind of like change a little bit of the design. Let's go in this back room. It'll be a little noisy but I'll show you. We make all of our frames, you know?
Yeah.
So we just upgraded and made brand new frame fixtures.
Can we see that down tube?
Yeah.
Get a little closer. That's
Oh
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
So we got one we just do wishbones, one we do the twist. And then we make everything on our CNC machines. From our necks, you know, motor mounts.
Now, who's selling those frames, Bob? I mean, what are you doing with them?
We're just selling them. We sell them online. You know, a little tube notcher, nice little saw. We do a little bit of painting back here, polishing. You know, so this is really how it goes. Like John right here, he'll just spend a couple of days bending pipes, and then look to make between 30, 40 frames, and we just start stacking material.
That's a good amount of frames.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You know, we put a couple on the side for bikes that we want, like you can see it there. And then it's pretty good.
Cool.
Let's just go down. Look at, we got a cute bathroom. Just gonna show you guys a little bit of everything. Try to send the good love notes, you know.
I'm sure
nice.
that people have already seen your bathroom.
Wow, come on, maybe not everybody. Listen, 2 photos of me naked, nude, or exposed. She's cute. She's got a bad implant, but you know, I don't know, man. They send this kind of shit. What can I do? Let's go to this one because this one's the best. Look at the size of the shower, huh? Fucking thing.
What do you get? A fancy shower in that nice bathroom?
Yeah, we're gonna put a washer dryer. Look at this. My cousin works for this beer company, Thai Beer. You know, I don't want to say it fell off the truck, but let's be fucking
Boy, nothing
realistic.
changes, does it?
Dave, you only got one shot at life, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree
I
more.
learned a tremendous amount from you. There's a handful of people, you know, I've ever learned anything from. You're fucking, I tell you the truth, I don't speak to you much no more. The way life has changed, but you are definitely one of the iconic people that I truly say I learned a tremendous amount from Dave, hands down. No
Well,
bullshit. No
Bob.
nothing.
I'm
Hands down.
sure the feeling is mutual because I know for a fact that both of us learned a lot marketing wise.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, I can remember, those lessons you gave me on T-shirt sales. You know?
Oh,
We did make some good money back in the day with
Yeah, and
t-shirts.
it was true.
that's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep
I
on
remember
moving, right?
the build off that Larry did with
Yep.
Paul Yaffe. You remember that in
Oh
Laconia?
yeah.
First one, was that the first build
That
off?
was the first one for the two of them.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Wasn't
no.
that the
Yeah,
first
first
show?
one for the both of them.
No, it wasn't the first show.
Who did the first episode?
That was Billy and you, no? Or Billy and
And,
Bourget.
Roger Bourget.
Yeah.
Oh, was he the first
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we had a good time up Laconia that year. I wrote on that build off with Larry and Paul.
I remember.
And
Oh,
it was a good time.
Hey, somebody wants to know, they said, what does Bobby think about the Indian Larry bikes that sold at the auction?
I think it's sad. I had nothing to do with it. Had I had something to do with it, we wouldn't be discussing it being in an auction or in that museum.
Well, I will say that I'm glad that they kind of went to a museum because then people can still see them and appreciate them versus going in somebody's garage and collecting dust.
True, that's a pretty good one.
That's how I look at it. Like, at least now anybody that's a fan of Indian Larry has the opportunity to go to that museum and see them on display. I mean, obviously he would probably want them to be ridden, which, not to say they won't get ridden, but
They won't get ridden. Those
least
frames
people-
are cracked. They're cracked so bad that they would fucking kill themselves. It's unfortunate because we wanted to fix them, but they weren't ours. When he passed, we made a deal and the devil won, and we ain't got those bikes.
Well, it sure raised the bar though for
true.
stuff like that.
No, it was there because when people would say, "Hey, I want to buy one of these," and I would tell them the price, $150, and I've made bikes that are very similar to like the ones that we have. Made some that was similar to even the Grease Monkey, and people were buying them. We just weren't putting them out there saying, "Hey, man, we sold this for 120.
Right.
This was 140." We didn't do that.
You're not advertising.
We've done it, but some people, they got that fuck you money, or they worked hard, they got that fuck you money, and then they want something that maybe they can't kick it because their body's out of whack, but they want that whole look of it.
Yeah.
And all we want to do is just make a handful of bikes. We make, like I said, probably 75% of our parts are made here, which is pretty good.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
boy, you got
really
quite
good.
an operation going with all those parts.
Yeah, no, we do little by little. I know, my cousin doesn't understand we're doing an interview, and he keeps fucking waving. This fucking guy. You remember him?
But did he just get off the tennis court?
He just got off a tennis court after playing volleyball.
I was just gonna say he's probably golfing.
He might have been golfing.
Right?
He might have been.
Luxury, boys.
Look at these. Let me just tell you this. No bullshit. I try to get this fucking in flavor. But
What
they
is
ain't doing nothing for it. It's called Sing Soda. Sing Ha Soda.
Only you would have something like that.
It's good shit. No bullshit. It's got a little bit more carbon in it than any other beverage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like these little Asian guys created it because then I sound like I'm discriminating. But these little savages they came in with the greatest product, man. Like really. I put a little cranberry juice in it because they won't. And I enjoy it. I enjoy the fuck out of it.
Hey, you can market that yourself.
Take care, guys. Good seeing you.
He's saying, good seeing you.
See you, Patrick.
See you, Patrick.
So, Bobby, are you traveling?
They're afraid to come into the city. That's it. That's it. I got bubble wrap and N95 masks.
You hustling the N95 masks?
I don't wear none of that shit. Fuck that.
No, but you're probably hustling them. We know you do
Nah.
all kinds of stuff.
Just because I got 5 cases back there.
Holding out.
No. You know what's the best about ours?
Made in USA.
We don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Hey, all that stuff made in the foreign land is nice. We don't knock it all. But fuck, man, we live here. We'd rather spend what little money we could spend here.
I
Not
agree.
that I spent the money on those because those fell off the truck, but I'm just saying it overall. You know, try to keep with that product.
You know, speaking about falling off the truck, you know, New York City was very good to me back in those days. You know what I mean?
Fucking Maddie material.
Yeah, right.
The city itself.
Yeah.
That fucking
Yeah.
guy.
I have reminders here every day.
It's so great. So great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Hey,
Yeah.
Missy, you know, that works for Mike Lichter, wants to know
Yeah.
what you had for lunch today.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah,
not
sure.
yet. Nah,
What do
between right. That's what got me calling you late. We're dealing with shit for the block party. And a guy, I don't even know if my picture got to come off on Instagram of the guy. He bought a frame and he showed up and I said, hold that frame up in the air. Let me take a picture of you with that. The guy seemed super excited, you know? So I give him a little more excitement. I couldn't. He's like, I follow you on everything. I said, first thing you should do, guy, is stop following me on anything I got going on. And the guy was like, no, it's so good. I go, guy, it's all goofy shit. Goofy shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. People don't get it.
Yeah. Hey, Curly's on. Hey, Curly, how you doing?
There's a bunch of Tommy Lynch.
Oh my God.
Tommy
Okay.
says, this guy is effing great.
Yeah, I'm just a guy. Shit.
Yeah, he's the guy. Yeah, boy, there's a lot of, we got a lot of comments on here.
How many go fuck yourselves? That's what I need to know. Tell those guys to come to the party. Tell them to come block party. We're gonna have a
Somebody
good time.
wants to know about, is there an upcoming Aiden's Ride?
There is. There's let me think. The next one is September 26th in Virginia. And then
So that's the last weekend in September.
yeah, we had to cancel the one with the East Coasting kids the end of August because of the weather. That was a bummer.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
We
nice.
rescheduled for October 17th with them. So that'll be the people that don't believe in seasons and that keep riding.
October's not cold.
Listen, December's not cold. Man,
I agree.
I fucking swim all year.
Oh, in
Right.
November.
Let me tell you, this shit gets you to burp too.
Bob, let's talk about Aiden's Ride. Tell us all about Aiden's Ride.
Yeah, so fuck. I'll just say, you know, when Elisa talks to me, it's awesome. And all I can say is I praise her. And I'm her biggest cheerleader because she rules.
She does.
Yeah.
She is a strong mother,
Very, very
a
strong.
strong woman.
Yeah, very tough. I mean, what she's accomplished, and granted, you know, it takes more than one to make anything happen, unless you're rubbing one out by yourself. That's the only time that
Yeah.
alone's going to be good, right?
Which for
So-
you is often.
Oh, it's all the time. Come on. Hey, fuck. I'm going to be 50 October 1st. I got a game plan.
Oh, no shit. 50.
Yeah, game plan my hand. But anyway, she's really killing it. And, you know, really the whole thing with the rides was just to get more awareness out there. And it's crazy the amount of awareness. Yo, knock it off.
So,
Fucking bulldogs. Get 2 bulldogs.
no thanks.
No. Anyway, so yeah, the rides are great. The attendance has been unbelievable. We've been in, I couldn't tell you how many states because I'm not counting. I'm just grateful that people even show up.
Yeah, it's awesome. So the money is towards, what does the money go towards?
So the money goes towards any kind of legal paperwork she has to do with legislation in Washington, D.C., because it's crazy, like the crazy amount of politics that go on. And then if it's not paperwork, as far as making up brochures or flyers and sending them to doctors around the world, because she doesn't really give a fuck about just the country. She cares
Right.
about the kids globally, you know, and the unawareness that, you know, there's so many rare diseases, but let's just say the one that's affected us, and we didn't know that our kid had a disease, and we didn't know that she was a carrier until Aiden started having visual problems. And visual problems started like 6 years old, 6.5. And then when the eyes started to really fucking wobble, she was like, we need to take him to a specialist. Took him to a couple of specialists. A couple of specialists didn't fucking have no idea. one crazy fucking guy, man. And I wanted to throw him out the window because he's like, "Hey, your kid's gonna die," and I was like, "What? What do you mean my kid's gonna die?" Like that's the kind of coldness is in the medical
Yeah,
field, right?
that's just no hot.
Yeah. That guy. I mean, I'm grateful in one way because it catapulted us into the University of Minnesota first, and then we chose to go to Duke University for a stem cell transplant, believing that that was going to be like the golden ticket.
The answer.
Yeah. So he got a port in his chest. He got the stem cell transplant went great, which is wild because it's like maybe $600,000-$700,000 for basically a little sack of blood. So crazy.
How much?
But
100,000.
yeah.
A lot
So
of
it was like $10 million.
That's a
So-
lot of money. And how do you can't put a price tag on your child. You can't put a
No.
price tag on anybody's life.
And listen, I had just stopped working for the city, and then I had Cobra, like the benefits for a little bit, and that's what got us through the $10 million in all the medical overall. And then the outcome was our kid dies.
God.
After all the numbers flipped and everything was cool, and we were like, "Fuck yeah!" All the guys in Buck Cherry were in town. They came to the hospital. We didn't want people to come to the hospital. You know, a couple of Hell's Angels came. They were in town visiting. Buck Cherry guys. No, my father, my stepmother. You know, my stepmother quit a job. I mean, I would do anything for her. Just incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the disease that
It's called adrenoleukodystrophy, ALD.
I know it's ALD, but what is it
Yeah,
called
so-
again?
Adrenoleukodystrophy.
Boy,
So
just
it's
the
like,
term itself, it sounds difficult.
yeah, no, it's a mind fuck. But you know, in the end, again, I don't know all these medical terms. I don't want to know. I don't want to
Yeah.
know all the sick kids because it's a heartbreak.
So this what Elisa is trying to do is get kids tested at an early age, correct? You could-
Right. So at
this
birth,
second-
at birth. So that's
Oh,
like,
okay.
why is it not added to the newborn screening panel in every state? So, you know, every state, when you have a baby, say they test for 40 different diseases. Say they test for 45 in Massachusetts and 35 in Connecticut. There's 10 that's missing.
Right.
How come they won't just do every one of them, you know? All it takes is a little heel prick, like just a little prick, and that's going to test for the 45, the 55, whatever amount. So it's kind of crazy. It's crazy that Cuomo, in the end, Cuomo's the guy that signed it, the first one in. And Elisa's lobbying. She went door to door, banging on the door, going, "Hey, here's this pamphlet that I made up. Our son died. Our son," you know, like, hit it. I think mostly her, my father, the two of them were like savages. They weren't taking no for an answer. I didn't go. I don't have the proper grammar. I don't have
We know.
anything other than,
Just
hey, I'll drive.
Stay
You
back.
know? Yeah. Fuck the rest. I know my place. Anyway, that guy in like the first 10 months after he died, and I'm super grateful for the people I grew up with, to the motorcycle community.
So
Crazy,
all
crazy.
props to Elisa, because there's probably so many little kids out there that she has saved, and even parents that have educated to know that this disease does exist and that it can be spotted when they're an infant. That
Sure.
you know,
So
you're
now,
not being retroactive and or proactive, that
Right.
this is something you can hopefully turn around in time.
right. So, and the crazy thing is, why isn't it just being implemented into every state?
I would just
Why isn't it across the country?
That is how crazy politics are. That why wouldn't they want to add this if the knowledge and the technology is out there
Sure.
to know that this 1 month old baby could have this disease? Why wouldn't you want to find that right away? Like, if
So
that
they would know from birth.
me.
They would know before the kid even went home. And the thing that's really fucked up is, let's say you're like one couple. They're the dad's black, the mom's white. They're both nurses. They had one kid in Jersey. They had their second kid in Manhattan at a hospital, I believe, that she worked at. They didn't know that their kid had ALD until the results came back. So, being a mom, from what I'm getting, they scan through all the, basically like the cliff notes of what's up. Then they do a little research and realize, hey, the kid's fucked if the kid don't take the medicine. Right out the door, the kid's got to take the medicine. So then she goes back and tests her kid that I believe he's 2 or 3 years older. Boom, the kid's got it. Of course the kid's got it, you know? And then that's it. Then it's like, you know, they're on a crazy road because of, I'm going to be totally wrong with a lot of stuff, but it's like the gene, maybe the gene therapy, the genes of the father and the genes of the mother. And then they went into a trial program, then they got bounced from it. So it's just a mind fuck, a total mind fuck. But there's a lot of that. You know, they had the kid in, say, Alabama, and then they had their second kid recently. This is another couple in Georgia. Georgia just started testing. They never heard of it before. The kid comes up positive, they test the next kid. But if they don't get that kid before the symptoms start to rise, then it's like, you know, you did shit, you know, but it's not the parents' fault. They don't know. Anyway, the long story is Elisa is really like, she's that bull making a tremendous amount of progress.
That's awesome.
It's
That's
really
awesome.
wild.
And that's part of why if there's an Aiden's ride in any of you guys' states that are watching us today, go out and support them. You know, help save, you know, another child and get more of this knowledge and stuff out there and give more power to Elisa for fighting all this.
I give it up to her for that alone. Like really.
She's awesome. That takes a strong will
it's huge.
to do that.
You know, I can't speak for all these other parents, but I can say that for myself, I've got a pretty good head on my shoulders. I'm about living and living to the fullest, right?
We know that, Bob.
You know, a lot of parents, they lose a kid, and I didn't know this because people were saying to me, how you doing? How you feeling? I go, I don't know. I feel pretty good. It's unfortunate in a tremendous way that my son died, but I have a daughter, and, you know, I love my daughter, and I want to be around for my daughter. So I'm going to focus as much as I can on making her laugh or schooling her on just things, right?
That's
so,
awesome.
I don't understand what the hang up is, but I've had so many people just say, hey, you know, suicide's a big thing. I go, I love myself. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not looking to die, but many people do.
Yeah,
because
that's
they
sad.
fall apart, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the, you know, it's very sad. It's very sad and crazy, but.
I would imagine it's easy to fall apart too. It's harder to stay strong.
Yeah, you know, stay busy. That's like no matter what.
You're definitely busy, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm a train wreck, and I love my train ride though.
Yeah,
so
right.
Good.
So I
good.
recently saw a picture of Sierra. How old is she?
Oh, fuck. She's gonna be 14 this weekend.
That's what I was just
Wow.
14. I was like, sweet.
Wow,
I
they grow
feel
up
old.
quick.
Quick. So
Oh,
crazy.
Bob.
So crazy.
She's definitely beautiful like her mom.
Of course she's got to be like her mom. Why can't she look adorable like me? I mean, what the fuck? Man?
Thank God.
Nah, I'm listen, right now I can only say that I'm happy and she's healthy.
Yeah, we have one of our fans that watches often, Mike Woodchuck. He says prayers out to him and his family as another parent who lost his child to disease. Only we know what it feels like to go through. Stay strong. In which Mike Woodchuck's a great guy, and he lost his son. I believe he was a little bit older than Aiden. I believe he was like between 8 and 10. But definitely a great guy, and definitely standing by you. Danielle says, I appreciate all that you guys do. And then prayers up. Chris Simmons is on here, and she says, I'm glad you guys are talking about this. Keep it going. You got to keep the ride going.
She's a beast. Like, she was so supportive in so many ways. Yeah, so
I'm sure a lot of people have been supportive.
Tremendous.
In all different ways.
Well, in 2021, we'll have Aiden's Ride, Massachusetts, and it'll be going out of your backyard.
Yeah, well, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
we'll come up with a date that's not, you know, that's going to work. And you two savages that get on the road all the time, you know, pencil us in.
Yeah. Do you have any up here?
We haven't had any there, but like Jason at Iron Thread was up for having one in Vermont. Really, all I would love to see is like the map get full. and the pins
Yeah.
just keep dropping, because I think that that's a great thing for, because I know there's plenty of other guys similar to me that may not understand all the numbers and all the stuff pertaining to the sickness, but just want to see kids get better, you know, and just
Yeah.
that awareness. Because I've had people come up to me and go, "Hey, my friends, we're into bikes, and I'm having a kid next week, and man, what is this?" You know, like, so it's those little things. That's
Is
cool.
it something that as a parent you can ask for your child to get tested?
You can, and it's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap, because it's just like taking a little finger prick, and there's a little card with a couple of circles on it. You smear your blood on there, sends it to a lab checks it out, tells you whether you got herpes, gonorrhea, or, you know, whatever. It's fucked. You know, but you can, because, you know, that's, you know, one of the crazy things. But it should be something that's like, why couldn't, you know, I mean, of course I wish a guy like Trump would just fucking parlay this one into the books,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But
Well, he is a
Yeah.
New York City guy.
he is. He's a, you know, and I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Trouble. I'm a fan of a lot of things. And I don't have like that direct line to him.
Yeah. Well, listen,
I did.
if you're going to do an Aiden's ride in Massachusetts,
We're definitely in.
let us know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we're doing it now. We're talking about it.
Yeah.
okay,
We're
well,
gonna have it.
You and I, Bobby, will organize this.
All right.
So now you have my cell phone number, but don't be sending me all your.
I just got a case of fucking Johnson & Johnson's baby oil. They're a new sponsor. I'm gonna lather up tonight. I'm gonna get you and your father on the face. Guy, he's not allowed to be in the face. He's too cute.
No, he won't. He won't get on in it.
Already I could tell he'll be uncomfortable with me just like laying in my new bathtub.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see a new clawfoot bathtub.
I just got 2 of them. I just traded some beautiful lead sled rims that
There you go.
I
Okay.
got 2 crazy bathtubs. And the
You
guy's
can
like, "What are you
play-
gonna do with them?" I go,
play
"One's
that
gonna be an ice one for outside."
You can take way better pictures in the bathtub than with those wheels.
Are you going to use one of those bathtubs with the Blessed Mary in it outside?
Oh, that's a good one. I gotta have to.
Our Lady of the Bathtub.
Right.
Right now, I'm
right,
currently
Sally.
on the hunt for an ice machine. That's what I need.
An ice machine?
Yeah. Ice baths do good for you.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
You just go in the ocean.
I do. I swim as much as I can all year.
Ditto.
It's the best.
Yeah, the ocean's the best for you.
It is, but you know, when it's 11 o'clock at night, man, I got a little dick. I don't want it to get any smaller with these sharks. The fucking sharks are all over the place. Those things will bite my little Irish pecker. Forget it. These bastards. They don't have no care. They tell you sing ha soda. Can't even pronounce it. It's fucking.
All right. So the Indian Larry block party next Saturday.
A week from Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, week from Saturday, the 19th.
What's the 19th?
12 o'clock. 12 o'clock until the feds roll in and shut us down.
Will you think they'll shut it down?
I don't care. The only thing I got to worry about is that the guy starts cooking on the barbecue in the back with the pork shoulders at 5:30 in the morning. Jamie's the best. Fucking
Yeah.
real redneck. He lives in Jersey now, which was his decision. And but he can cook, you know. It'll be good. It's basically like, you know, we flipped it up from being just our regular block party to our mayor, who sucks, says, you know, political protests are acceptable. Ours is a political protest against the mayor of New York City in regards to shutting down all these small businesses.
Have you got signs? You gonna have people carrying signs?
We got signs. We got signs.
All right.
You know? We're
Well,
for
you
the
got
police. We're for violence. We're not for hurting like small businesses, and certainly not picking on like old people or families at dinner.
Right.
You know,
Black.
if they
white,
deserved it, it'd be a different. Yeah. Fucking, I've never, you know, as much shit as I talk, I'm a fan of everything and everybody.
Yeah.
And all this corny shit needs to be addressed. There's such a crazy setback, at least in this, you know, of the people. It's a fucking monster setback, and it's very, very sad.
Oh, it is.
So,
Absolutely.
we haven't closed. We've been open we didn't shut our doors once. Not that anybody's coming in to just have motorcycles, but we do a lot of outside machine work,
Yeah.
which is the best, oddball projects and parts and stuff like that for other bike shops that,
Yeah.
I mean, and hey, people are getting sick, and I hope that, more people get better. But
the thing is, you are only hearing about the people that do get sick.
yeah,
All these people that,
what can you really believe?
I don't believe
Yeah,
it.
I mean, did you see the latest bullshit about Sturgis?
Yeah.
I mean, how
Pathetic.
absurd! I mean, we were in
first
Sturgis.
hand. Like, we know
Yeah.
firsthand.
We were in Sturgis, and I've been there enough times that I got a pretty good feel for how many people. And I'm going to
Sure.
say there was maybe 250,000 at the most.
Yeah.
Oh, and now, with all the people I deal with and all the people that I talk to all over the country, I don't know of anybody personally that caught the virus at Sturgis or by Sturgis. And they're saying there's 260,000 people got infected in Sturgis. And it's going to cost the government $12 billion.
How did they come up with these numbers?
Literally.
it's absurd.
Literally.
It's absolutely ridiculous. You have to be an idiot to believe that.
That, and how do they know in the beginning of April that the second phase in the fall is going to be worse? Is
Yeah.
it because they've mind fucked so many people into wearing masks that when an actual cold comes on, that they get sick and then they start having respiratory problems because they've had a mask on?
And then it's automatic corona.
Yeah.
But who knows better? Who knows better? A
Yeah.
guy that made computer stuff, he had a team that made the computer stuff,
Yeah.
and God bless him, he did good. But is he the real scientist?
Yeah.
No, it's sad.
It's sad. It's very, very
It
sad.
really is.
And
And like the Sturgis thing just makes me think all the more that it is fake. Because we went with, probably 100 people that we know, immediately, and not one got sick. Not one. Nobody. And now they're saying all these people got sick, and it's just so ridiculous. It's so far-fetched.
we had our 7th Aiden's ride on Tuesday morning at the museum downtown, and there was 77 people there. 77 people that got the fuck off and ride side by side through the mountains. That's it. No problem. And that was just a small little group.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
don't
mean,
understand.
our hamster banquet on Monday night, we had about 300 people at the banquet, shoulder to shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from all over the country. And I haven't heard of one person that caught the virus in the whole group.
Right. Yeah. No, it's just a game.
Yeah.
It's a sad game,
Yeah.
and I'm really surprised with, I'm not a good person to start a whole movement. I'm just surprised that somebody hasn't gotten together to say, hey, fuck you, to the governor or even the mayor in our case. New York City's not going to bounce back. All these people have moved out of the city. All these big stores, they're calling it quits.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? All these little mom and pop spots. And now they're saying, you can't have restaurants open?
It's
Outside
sad.
seating? How's that?
Yeah,
How
what's going
the
to happen when it
fuck is
turns
that?
cold? Your outside seating is not going to work anymore.
That's why I'm pushing a hot dog stand outside. Hot dogs and knishes. And fuck the mayor t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be the move.
Yeah. I see somebody said it's an election infection.
Yeah, they
I
ain't
haven't
kidding.
heard that one.
They ain't kidding. But
Yeah, good one, James Fowler. David said the sad part about it is that people believe it. Yeah, that it is sad. It is sad. But
it's crazy.
hopefully something will give in November.
Yeah,
And
not my bowels. Well,
Well,
look,
you gotta let us know if they do.
yeah, of course. I got 8 different Instagram accounts. I don't really go on Facebook too much no more. I got too burnt out. And
Nah, Bookface
You know?
is too much gossip. Who cares?
yeah, I can't keep the
I
regular
agree.
gossip off the fucking ears and eyes that I.
Yeah, I'd
I
rather
like it.
see what you're eating for lunch and what your legs look like sitting on the toilet.
Oh, geez. Don't give him any inspiration.
Wait, I got a whole calendar coming out October 1st.
He gets so
geez,
mad.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be 50, and it's called the Fuck You 50. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Of course, it's not going to fare well in certain areas of my life, but hey, I got one shot here. I'm having a good time.
Are you going to Biketoberfest?
No. Why would I do that?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm kind of winging it. You know?
Yeah.
We got, like I said, a lot of Aiden rides. I think one every weekend in October.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
And then
good. Good
two
for
in
you.
November, I believe, going west. And then we're supposed to be in Hawaii in December and then Southern California.
Hey, the one with the East Coasting kids.
Yeah.
Where is that out of?
New Haven.
Okay, so New
Yeah.
Haven, and it's in October.
October, I want to say 17th. That should be the date.
Maybe I will try to come to that one.
What do you mean maybe? You got to fucking just show up. Tell
Okay.
that boy, I seen the wheelie photographs. Tell him, go
He'll have
ahead of
to
you.
He'll have to trailer his bike because he won't have a
Holy
tire left by the time we get there.
fucking savage.
He can't.
Listen, all those little kids, they put the bike on this like a BMX bike. They put it on its side. They pull the fucking tires off. They change the tire right there. They get back on it.
This past weekend, he probably changed his tire 5 times, at least 5.
Well, him and how many other kids? Him and a couple other kids.
8.
They brought 15 tires with them down to East Pool.
my
But between school kids.
Yeah, 15 tires.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So yeah, Guy is definitely a savage on his bike. So I had all I could do. We rode to Sturgis and he rode his FXR, and we were in North Dakota on a highway, and he was just itching to do wheels. And he's got saddlebags on his bike. He's got a bag on the back, like not equipped to be doing wheelies. And sure enough, going down the interstate, and I look in my rearview mirror, and all I could see is the underneath of his bike. I'm like,
But you're
But-
happy. At the end of the day, you happy?
at least he waited until North Dakota, and he didn't start
Listen,
doing it in like Rhode Island.
All I know is knowing you, as long as I know you, I'm happy that you're with a man.
Oh,
True.
yeah. Laura's on there. She just got back from Palm Springs. It was 120 degrees every day out there. So if you want to go to eat, the restaurants are closed, and who wants to eat outside in 120 degrees? So all those food businesses they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it stinks. There's a lot of little local
Crazy
bars that are
times.
total county hangouts here that
Yeah.
they won't survive. You know, they think their food's kind of bogus, and you know they survive off of alcohol, and they can't have their bars open. So,
Right.
and outside things only gonna last so long. You know, it's already starting to get cool at night.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad. It really is. It's sad that you have to wear a mask to get to your table, but then once you're at your table, you don't have to. So
Right.
obviously, you know, the table, you're not going to catch it from the table, but you might catch it from walking.
Crazy is how you could go to all the big department stores, or the Amazons nonstop. You can go to the Walmart. It's like crazy. I go, hey, how is that? That's a lot of grease in the envelope there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And it's a
But-
bummer. A lot of people that are just believe in the hype of it's just sad.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
a lot of the big stores in downtown in the city closing.
Oh yeah. I drive through every couple of nights just for the
Yeah.
hell of it. Yeah. I'll pick up stuff because a lot of the restaurants close by 10.
Yeah.
So I'll go to places just to grab a meatball hero at the meatball shop with some chicken sandwiches.
Zero.
And then I just fucking drive around and it's sad, man. You know, I'm all for like, I don't party, but I'm all for everybody else partying. And
Yeah.
then to see the dope fiends in the street, it's a mind fuck, man. It really is.
That's a
Can't
shame.
Can't get a good cup of coffee at 11, 12 o'clock at night. Not that I can't make it, but if I'm in Manhattan, you know, I go to the Wild Wild West, like my buddy Sal says. We go to the Washington Heights. The Dominicans don't fuck around. They got pools in the street. They fill them up from the hydrant. The restaurants are open. They don't give a fuck, man. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. It's the best. I
Yeah.
can
Hey,
only eat so much food there.
Did you go to Philly and get pizza last night?
No.
Well, when
Wound
you
up at my
go,
buddies in Jersey.
you got to let me know how it is, because
I
when we
will.
go next weekend, we'll check it out.
I will. I'll
All
ask because the girl that works for us, she went down. So
She said it was good, comparable
she
to
said
your
it was
pizza?
one of the best.
Man, I'm finding that hard to believe because I never had good pizza in Jersey, Philly area. And we have good pizza here too.
Let's not get crazy.
Yeah. I think we got the best pizza here.
Dave, I didn't know you were getting delusional as you got older. Fucking shit happens, buddy.
All right, I think we're.
All right.
That's it.
So
Dave
we
wants to
gotta-
wrap it up. Can
we
I
gotta
hear the
let you
sponsor
back to it.
announcement?
What's that?
I want to hear the sponsor announcement at the end, like an
Yeah.
Alex
Oh
Trebek.
yeah, Indian.
So,
Indian is our sponsor,
yeah,
and
did you show your shirt?
wait a minute, where is it?
Stand up.
There we
You
Go.
got,
go.
you got the underwear on? Listen, you need a fucking
There we
neon
go,
sign.
Indian.
Look at you. Look at you. I think that they should be doing more with you, and that should be incorporated with your flames embroidered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, they're missing the fucking mark.
They
Yeah,
are.
we should do a special flame paint job for Indian.
Yeah, they
You
can
should-
buy it.
Yeah.
Buy it. They can
I
have
don't
it.
know why it didn't happen already.
We
Yeah.
need you to market it.
Yeah.
Those guys in Polaris fucking hate me.
Why's that, Bob?
Listen, when you call a spade,
They wear too many suits.
yeah, they can fucking wear those suits.
Yeah.
The
yeah.
bikes are good though. The bikes look great.
Hey, I honestly I love my Challenger.
That's great.
I love that bike.
Listen, there's zero complaints right now about anything pertaining to the Indian motorcycles,
Yeah,
which is
I
really great.
riding it nonstop because I don't have a vehicle anymore. But
Oh, you don't need a vehicle. Listen,
no.
guy should be carrying you on his shoulders. What the fuck? What is that?
Carrying me on his shoulders while doing a wheelie.
100%. 100%. And then he should be making a neon. Look at this beauty behind me. He should be making a fucking neon like that, and it should be sitting in between the two of you. It should say Jody's show. I allow my dad to sit in
Yeah.
Yeah.
because he's the grand poobah. That's it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, fuck
Exactly.
yeah.
All right, so
Okay.
we're gonna wrap this up. So next
Thanks so
Saturday,
much.
September 19th is the Indian Larry Block Party.
Yep.
So all you guys in the New York area, or even if you're not in New England, go out to it, check it out. And then October 17th, as I said, for the
Is for East Coasting. Yeah.
hosting Aiden's Ride in New
Yeah.
Haven.
In New Haven. Yep.
All right.
It'll be great.
So definitely you guys go out and support Indian Larry Motorcycles and Aiden's Ride.
In
And
the block party.
The block parties. It's
Block
gonna be
party.
good.
Yeah, that
Could be the last one.
block party is a cool deal.
Yeah.
Very
Good one.
cool deal.
All right. Well, we could keep going on, but
Thank you so much for getting me, inviting me in on the show.
we
It's great
love
seeing you
having
too.
Bobby, and we gotta do more things more often.
Listen, walk through the fear and come into the fucking greatest city in the world.
Yeah.
All right, I'll make my way to Boston.
With me in court.
Okay. You guys have a great day.
All right, thanks, Bob.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for all your comments. Sorry we couldn't get to all of them. So as you see, that was Bobby Seega from Indian Larry Motorcycles. Great guy. We've known him a long time. Just a great guy. And I guess that's it for today.
Yeah.
Chopper History is brought to you by Indian Motorcycles. So thank you, Indian, for helping us preserve motorcycling history. And we will catch you guys on Monday for our next show. All right.
Okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And happy birthday, Mom, as well as Shannon Poor. Happy birthday tomorrow. All right. See you guys later.